Nice.
So, last we left off, you guys were in the volcano. You guys fought various lava creatures. And then, as you passed some gates, you found a dragonborn civilization there. Very similar to, not like the traditional dragonborns, but more similar to how Thyra was in like the more humanoid-based dragonborns.
Mhm.
Who worship the god Hephaestus, and they believe Hephaestus lives right in their own backyard. So you had to pass a trial to be open to be able to go and see Hephaestus. And as you met them, it was the uh, the witch, and you had begun talking with them. At which point, Tobias opened up about having taken this gem that he saw near the gates, and the witch told him to go put it on this anvil that she has at where she stays. At which point, Neri and Tobias both notice that the anvil has the inscription on it saying that it is the property of Zovan. That's kind of where we left off.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
And it took Doc a million years to figure out what I was talking about when I was speaking in code about Hephaestus being the witch to the Dragonborn. Bro was so confused.
So, where are we going from there?
I don't know. I think Doc was the one who was really excited about the little gem thing and it going on the, pardon me, the anvil.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did we kind of like wrap up our conversation here
I think
last time
like
we
No,
left?
she was like, put the thing on the anvil and I'll forge it into something. And Doc was like,
she didn't
oh
say
my
anything about
god,
forging it. She just
and
told
then
him
we ended it.
to put it on the anvil. And as you guys approached it, you saw that it said property of Zovan.
Yeah, but that's the implication, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you're putting something on an
I don't
anvil,
know.
you're gonna fucking smack it with a hammer.
I don't know.
What is it, a fucking standing up reading desk?
Maybe.
Alright,
Okay.
let me carry this fucking cup of tea back to my
So Neri,
desk.
as you see that it says property of Zovan, what are you thinking?
I'm
I don't know
trying
who
to
the fuck that
remember.
is, probably.
Yeah, what I actually know about Zovan.
I don't think we've ever heard that name before, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or if we
Um,
have, roll a history check, I guess.
Yeah, Neri, I'll have you roll a
yeah,
history check.
that's probably the best way to do it. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have that written down in my notes, but to be fair, my notes are not the best.
Imagine having notes, bro.
Yeah, so go ahead, Neri, roll a history check.
Yeah. I thought history start was at the end of the alphabet, not at the beginning, so I was just dumb.
Okay.
Eh,
So as you see this,
pretty good.
Neri, you
Yes.
become very what the heck? You become very excited. As
Ooh.
Zovan is not a name that you have heard or seen in a long time. And this
Oh
seems
wait,
to be one of your first clues in a long time.
I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. No shit. I know Zohan. I'm fucking dumb.
Oh, thank God.
I can't. Yeah. I thought it was
You
something.
didn't
Yeah.
just
I
drop
thought it was
something
something that you
random.
came up with. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That. Okay. I got that now. Okay. We're
Okay.
good.
Okay. So how are you feeling now that we know?
Okay. I'm gonna go with the lolly Hephaestus. Where did you get this anvil?
It was here when I moved in.
It's. And how long ago was that?
I would say about 7 years ago, I moved into this place.
Okay. I'm trying to remember out
And
of
it was at the
character.
time.
When did?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. When did Zohan leave my camp? Or, I'm just trying to think timeline wise.
It says
Is that
on
your fucking
your
wife?
it
No.
says on your 20th birthday. in my notes.
And so like 2 years ago. Okay,
I don't know how old your character is.
I say I'm 22.
Okay.
That's my age.
IRL.
Yes.
That's scary.
Does that make you feel old,
It
Nolan?
does.
Does it make you feel like an aged man?
It does. Ugh,
Yeah.
I hate being old.
Ha
Hey, I'm still in my
Oh yeah,
20s,
I do
so
have it that
fuck
you're
off.
22. But yeah. So yeah, she says that at
Okay.
least for 7 years it's been here.
Huh.
And when I moved in, that was also they immediately started calling me Hephaestus for some reason.
Huh. Okay, can I look? Is there? So it literally just says property of Zovan.
Yeah,
Is there any other writing or any other thing like
go ahead,
around here that I
make
can see?
a investigation roll.
Okay.
I should probably open the program that we used to
As
play this
you
game, hey?
begin to look
No.
around, you can see that there's like various, furniture and such, and
Hmm.
a lot of it does seem to be like very unkept. A lot of it does seem to be like it was there for a long, long time. But some of it starts to give you this like really familiar feeling, almost like you've almost been in a room just like this before, with the furniture located and set up in this exact way before.
I mean, would this be like similar to like how
Yeah,
was set up
yeah,
back
it
at
kind of like evokes that sort of feeling like you're back in your village, kind of. But there's various aspects that are still like very different. Like for one thing, it's extremely hot here,
the
and you're in
lava?
a minute in like.
Yeah.
But like there's other stuff like around like various maybe beakers and stuff, and like small things that you can see. It's most likely the witch's items and not what was his.
Gotcha. Hmm. And like, okay, so the anvil itself, like when she asked us to place the gem, like, is she gonna do something with that, or is?
I mean, she didn't like walk up to you guys. She just pointed towards the anvil and told Tobias to place it there, and she was like, it was in a bit of a more aggressive mood when she said that. But as you're looking around as well, you can see that the anvil is like connected into the flooring. So it's not like you could get a few people and just lift up. It is like connected into the flooring.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume this is like forged. I mean, this is like, my backstory. I didn't think he'd be anything other than just a halfling, and I would certainly not think he'd have like a fucking forge in a volcano this far away. So I'm kind of mind blown right now. Yeah, I kind of want to ask the dragon folk about this place because I don't know. I mean, I'll ask her. Do you know anything else about this forge area other than I guess you've lived
I
here for
had
a while,
heard
but
that. Oh, one of the reasons that I came here personally was that I had heard that long ago some sort of powerful mage lived here, and I wanted to meet them myself. But when I came here, it was empty except for the dragonborn that live out there. But they quickly
hmm,
accepted me and almost deitized me.
Almost. They explicitly deified you. You
Well,
you are named a god by them now.
well, if that's what they wish to call me, they can. She just like chuckles a little bit while hugging the bear plushie closer.
hmm.
As you guys like begin
Yeah,
to look
yeah,
around, you'll see various like shelves that are just filled with like different types of plushies.
of course. I mean, at this point, I probably would try to, or I would want to go and find like a dragonborn elder and maybe ask them kind of more about this area. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. Do you have anything else about this area that you know, or
Well,
this is named Zoban. It's very, very special to me. It's
well, what
I
type
need
of
to, I
things
want
are
to learn more
you
about it.
trying to look for, or what
Well,
type of
Zoban himself, for
information?
one.
I've also wondered what that could mean, but I'm not. As I assume that was the powerful mage that once lived here, but I don't
I don't
have
know about that.
much about
He was
this.
just, yeah, he was just an elder in my village that he kind of trained me.
I mean,
I don't know anything about Indigo Mage,
can
so
you, well, personally, I have never heard of another Vaughn, so I'm not sure how common of a name that is. Um, but I mean, if there's something else, there was this book when I came here. It did teach me how to
yeah.
tame this creature that lives in the lava, but that was about it.
Can I see the book?
She kind of like hesitates for a second. Okay. She walks back, into her base. She goes through the bookshelves, and she pulls one out. And pretend there's a table there, but like she puts it on the table for you to look through. Is there something particular
Okay.
that you're trying to get out of this book, or?
I guess I'll look at like.
Learn how to tame the creature, and then we can get one for ourselves.
I mean, less that for me, but more like, is there like any like
I
notes?
messaged to him in Draconic.
Yeah. And I mind telepath back, like, not now.
Oh, well, you got to remember, I don't understand social cues, so.
Very true. Okay, I'm gonna look for like notes, like anything like scrawled in like. Okay, well, so it's not written by Zovan, I'm assuming. Well, actually, I look like who's the author?
It does seem to be more of a journal, like a handwritten journal.
Oh, okay.
And the handwriting,
Ooh.
as you flip through it, does match your master's handwriting.
Okay. Okay, I want to turn to her and say, okay, this book seems like something very important to me. Can I take this to study further?
She begins to think for a minute. Can I
Yes.
have you make a persuasion check?
Can I have you make a mic cutout check?
Oh, really? Already? Damn. I was like expecting it 20 minutes later. So just won't load, will it? Can you hear me right now or no?
Yeah.
Okay, can I have you make a persuasion check?
Ooh, boy. Okay, is there anything I can do to get better at this? Is the question.
Okay.
If only we had someone to cast guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Reaction guidance.
I just looked through my stuff. God, yeah, I have like no. Yeah, I have like nothing that can boost this. And my persuasion is not great. Come on. Hey, I'll take a 15.
That's not bad.
I'll take 15.
Hey.
Discord, please. Okay, so as you ask her, she takes a minute to think. Oh, can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So she takes a minute to think, and she says, if you're looking for, is there a type of notes that you're looking for? You just want things
I mean,
written by this Zovan
I need to study
person.
this book.
I don't think this is
Yes,
the book that
everything
you
and
want.
anything.
I don't think this is the book that you would want to study. This other one.
Oh.
She pulls another one out. Might be better. It's more
And what's
generalized.
this?
The one I gave you is more about the volcano, it seems, and how their time living, or it's about more creature-based stuff. But this other one seems to be more of a journal of this Zovan person's life.
I mean, yes, that would be exactly what I'm looking for.
She will hand you that book in that
Hell
case.
yes.
So if you want to add it in your inventory, Zovan's journal.
Okay. Gotta remember how to fucking do this. How do I do this actually? Okay, it's unlocked. Yeah. There it is.
What's Tobias doing during all of this craft?
He's kind of just been glancing back and forth, like about through this conversation, kind of like somewhat interested about Neri's, life and realizing that there might be some connection here, but also kind of like keeps glancing down towards the stone that he was told to put down on the anvil and kind of just
Yeah, dude.
glancing at the witch.
Yeah, he wants the little doodad. He wants the little item.
So,
Well,
anything else from you?
thank you for this. This is this is incredibly valuable. This is more than I thought I would find here. So I'm good.
So, what interest do you have in this Zovan person?
He was my mentor. Raised me somewhat. He taught me everything I knew about my trade.
Interesting.
And when he left, he left me this. I mentioned his cocoon.
She walks
And yeah, I'm
up.
just trying to find
She
out
walks
more.
up to Zakun, starts glancing at him. This is a peculiar one. Now, what exactly are you? She like starts looking at him and like gently like lifting up his wings and like legs, trying to like look at him and just trying to understand what is exactly Zakun.
I mean, yeah, if you know better than me, as far as I can tell, he's a dragon. I think that's fairly self-evident, though. But obviously, it's not like he can tell me what he is.
And
More
your
than
master left
it's like
you
he
a
knows more than me.
dragon?
He left me an egg.
That's quite the
At
thing
least I
to
assumed he
own.
left it for me. It was in his house when he was gone.
That's quite the thing for someone to own a dragon egg. It's quite
I
difficult to
agree.
get those.
I agree.
That's interesting. I'll take note of you. What's your name?
Neri. I
Neri.
do a little bow.
I'll remember that. You just hear Tobias, start like clears his throat. So, about the gem.
Yeah, you gotta try and be like, you gotta try as hard as you can to be like the weird, slightly creepy anime guy who's like deepening his voice on purpose, and then you'll get the Tobias voice right.
And you can just see her turn and she just like angrily stares at Tobias. Yes, what about it? Well, why did you want me to place here? You gonna make us something nice? She just looks at Tobias. Then
On that
Neri.
note, I will pipe up and say like we were sent here to like investigate the volcano by the nearby city. Well, not really nearby, but the only city around Ekron, and also to like bring back some artifacts for study. Is there anything that we would be able to sort of trade with, trade for with you to take back as like proof of our journey, it would be very helpful to us, and we would be very grateful.
She just takes a deep sigh. It's always something that they want. I can gather a few things, I suppose. Any of you religious?
I mean, we're happy to trade.
Any of you religious?
Yeah, I'm religious as fuck. I love religion.
Okay.
I love that shit.
If you don't mind, gather on the anvil then. I can give you one small thing, but then after that, we will need to discuss. Any of you
Alrighty.
have water?
Yep.
I think I
I
have a
think I
water
might
skin.
even have some holy water if you want that.
No. She starts going through her drawers, looking for a few things.
Yeah, I have a water skin.
She starts going through her drawers, looking for a few things, till eventually she's like, here we go. Takes them out, and then she sets it on the desk. You can't really see it right now, but she continues to go through a few things, and she says, "Okay, here it is." And she gathers all the items and goes towards the anvil, using it as a sort of desk. So she points to you, Setsu. She says, "Are you the only religious one, or what about the other two?"
The only one that matters.
I'm not.
Tobias
Yeah, I'm the
also
only one that
says,
matters.
"I only worship the dragon that was in charge of my monastery." She says, "Okay then. Hold on to this for a second then, Mr.
Seth Sulu.
Setsu. Okay, hold on to this for a second. And if you don't mind, make a prayer to whatever it is you believe in." And
Make a what?
Make
A prayer.
Yes. And if
Yeah,
one
okay.
of you
What am I holding on to?
It's like a very small bead, and it's currently just white.
Sure.
And then whichever one of you two has
I'll hold
water,
on to the bead.
do you mind filling up this little vial, please, to the top?
I guess I passed the water to Neri. It's my water.
I mean, I have water too. I can use my own water.
You can use your water then.
Okay.
You can be the water boy.
While that he's doing that, so Setsu,
And I
what are you doing?
offer a prayer to Seth, and I say, "What's up, big man? It's me, your one and only, your crusader, and I am, I'm trying. I'm doing my best to figure this shit out for you, and I won't stop until I do."
Okay. Okay, give me a second.
And I might even be making progress.
Okay. As you do so, you open up your eyes. Do you say this aloud or internally, like thinking?
No,
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
not.
So as you do this, you eventually finish and you open your eyes and you see that the little bead has now turned green.
Yo, green bead,
And
green
she
bead.
says, "Okay, please drop it into the vial."
I do so.
As this happens, it immediately the water starts to fizzle, the bead starts to fizzle, like not like dissipate, but you can just see like little bubbles forming off of the bead and into the water, causing just like a little bit of a reaction. At which point, she caps this vial and tells you to hold on, and gives it back to Setsu. Hold on to this. Do not open it for at least 10 days.
Gotcha. What is it?
Uh, well, I cannot exactly answer, but I can somewhat tell you. depending on what you prayed for, this will transform into some sort of potion.
Okay,
The longer
cool.
that you don't
Hopefully
open
it's
this, the stronger the potion will be.
sweet. That's pretty
But
cool.
if this is opened ahead of time, there will be consequences.
Alright. That shit's not getting opened then. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Do you want anything in return? I have gold, I have things to trade, you know.
Oh, things
If
to trade.
you're
What are
a
you?
scholar,
I mean, I do like to
um,
research various things. It's one of the reasons why I came here and have stayed here.
well, you're all red and shit. I have this ruby of the war mage that I used to use that I no longer use. You can have that if you would like it. It's I don't know if it'll be your tune though. It's sort of for use on a weapon. But I don't know anything about you, so I won't presume.
I am more than happy to take something like this off your hands, if you so choose.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to trade it for a little a trinket that we can sort of give to our betters.
yes, yes.
To
Let
like
me.
say, look, we did your quest.
Yes, yes, of course. You need to accomplish this boss's task. Let me see what various trinkets I can offer. I'll give you a small choice, I think. So she begins to look through like various chests. Um, let me see what we can find. Do here, okay. Okay. No. No. Uh, as she's like looking, she looks back and says, "Is there a specific type of trinkets that you want? Just things that are relating to this volcano? Just any old items that you can find? What exactly are we looking for here?"
Like vaguely, magically, at some point in its existence, evidence of some sort of more than natural goings on, probably
Mm-hmm.
from what I gleaned
Mm-hmm.
from the quest giver, who's like the boss of the city
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
of Ekron. Not sure, he didn't really give us his reasonings. We didn't presume to ask.
I see. Let me pull out a few things
I
here
don't know if
for you.
that's concerning to you or not.
Various
But yeah, that's
people
what
have
he was chasing.
always wanted items from wherever they can get them. As of right now, I'm not really sure who this boss is and what connections they have, but if you have your quest and we're discussing, I'm sure you would like allies, not enemies.
Oh,
Makes things
absolutely,
much
yeah.
easier in
The
life.
boss guy works with the Tapir cunt, Hypnos.
At that moment, she freezes. He works with Hypnos?
Yeah, sort of, but they don't seem to have a very good relationship.
Do tell.
Hypnos seems to want to overthrow him, and the guy, the boss, seems to work with Hypnos pretty reluctantly. I think, I don't know, maybe they've got, maybe they were dating and broke up in the past or something, I'm not sure, but
I mean, we also want to betray the boss guy, so I
yes,
guess we're
he
kind of
did.
aligned in that
The
sense.
the boss guy is a major cunt, yeah. We don't like him. But we also don't like Hypnos because he's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I can't get a good read on him.
Well, if you don't like Hypnos, that is good. In that
Yeah,
case,
he's
let me find a
for
few
lack of a better
things.
word, is a cunt.
She starts pulling out a few things. At which point she will pull out. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like looking up items that I think would be good here because
You're good, bro.
I've noted down so many items.
You're good.
Uh,
You're good. You're so good. Don't even worry. That's how good you are.
this. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. And okay, one of those for a different thing. Nope, not that. There was one other thing, and I cannot find it.
I imagine she's like rifling through
Yes,
a very
yes.
old, deep chest currently
Yes.
as you're doing this.
Yes, yes.
Just throwing stuffed animals out constantly.
No, no. All the stuffed
Looking
animals
through
are
shit.
proudly shown on shelves.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll do this as well. Okay. So she brings out 4 different items. One of them seems to be some sort of cloak. One of them is a amulet. One of them is a candle holder, and the other a scroll. Now then.
Cool.
Which one would you like to give to your boss?
Which one is the least useful?
Well, you see, I don't know what any of these things do, so I don't. If
Well,
they
that's the
do
fun, isn't
anything,
it?
that is,
Well, as
I
for
don't.
the least useful, I personally would think it would be this candle holder.
Yeah.
And like as you look at this
God, I
candle,
need to get the spell identify.
no, that's kind of the fun part. As you look at this candle holder, like you can see it has like this very garden-based thematic, and like the top part where you put the candle in, it's like a rose almost, and the bottom base looks like a
Okay.
sun. Yeah. So is that the one that you would choose to give to your boss?
Where did you find it, if you don't mind me asking? Like,
Well,
we having a story to pass on would be
right.
good. Obviously, we don't want to tell our boss that you live here. We don't want to
Oh,
disturb
well,
your
in that
home.
case, most of my stories aren't going to be useful for you. As you see, me and my sisters, we used to be, like yourselves, adventurers a long, long time ago. As we kind of mentioned before, we fought various creatures, explored various dungeons, you know, as you probably do. And these are
Oh yeah, we can just pass off your story as our story and say that we got the item at the same location you did, type thing.
yes. So we found this quite some time ago. Hasn't really seen much use. But I'm sure you can just lie and say that it was in a chest in the volcano or something along those lines.
A wooden chest in the
Or
volcano.
you found some huts outside the volcano or something along those lines.
Yeah, we'll figure out something coherent.
But yes, I can give that to you.
We just don't want to send them down here to like disturb you and your minions.
Yes. I wouldn't call them my minions, but they do like helping
Worshippers,
me.
yeah.
They do like worshipping me, yes. Would you like one of these items for yourselves?
Sure.
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't presume to take them unless you're offering them.
And Tobias just speaks up, "Oh yes, I would like one," and she
Really?
just like side eyes him heavily. So, Neri, which one would you like?
I mean, what do they do, if you don't mind me asking?
What do they do? Well, this mantle,
It was it
there's
was
like
a
this
what?
this cloak. She like
Mm-hmm.
takes it and she like puts it over you, and you instantly
Mm-hmm.
feel like the temperature in the room goes down, and it's much more
Oh,
bearable
cloak of fire
to
resist.
sit here. Um, this one is quite
That would have been
useful
useful.
for hot areas, but there's also
Mhm.
something else that it can do that is quite interesting if you want to be helpful to your friends. As she takes it off of you, and instantly you just start to feel the heat once again, and you start sweating again.
Mhm.
Isn't he resistant to fire damage
Right
already?
now, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still. As for
Cloak
this,
of
Well,
fire
wow.
immunity, that could go crazy.
I don't
as
have immunity.
as for
Yeah, no,
the,
maybe the cloak will give it to you.
Wait, double fire resistance? Ooh.
Crazy.
as for the amulet, um, what languages do you guys know?
Oh boy.
Um,
uh,
let me save. I'm just editing the mysterious prayer potion in my inventory. I know abyssal, common, draconic, and undercommon.
Okay.
where do we find that shit?
It should be like, yeah.
Attributes,
Ah.
bottom left.
Elvish, Dwarvish, Draconic, Common, Halfling, Abyssal.
Okay. Loading up.
Don't ask
Yep.
me how I got Abyssal. I don't know.
Yeah, me
Let
neither.
double check one thing.
Something in college, probably. Probably dated a girl in college who
Yeah.
spoke abyssal.
Okay. And what does Tobias have? Tobias? No. Okay. Neri, say your list one more time, just to make sure.
It is Elvish, Dwarvish, Draconic, Common, Halfling, Abyssal.
Okay. So you can see this marking on this amulet. None of you really understand what it means, but Neri. Wait. Yeah, but Neri, you can make a make a, I guess, religion. Actually, no, just make a flat intelligence roll.
Oh boy, I'm not great at those.
Oh, you seem to be alright at them.
That
Yeah, you seem alright at them.
As you're looking
works.
at this amulet, while the language isn't exactly one you recognize, the script seems very similar to stuff that you have seen before, and you recognize the symbol on it to be that for um, strength and endurance.
Mm. That seems pretty useful.
And then the as the witch shows it to you, she says, "So this one can come in quite handy as well. If you're not very strong, this one can help empower you. And if you, as you do, you're in a fight, uh, you can use this to help lessen the damage that you'll take."
Damn.
And the
That'd be useful.
last one, the scroll. Um, you see various like I don't want to say necrotic, but like death type symbols all over this scroll. And it's like and the scroll, like unlike normal scroll that's like on parchment and like it's a little bit more brighter colored. This one is very like dark brown colored, almost black, with the text being more
Yo,
of the lighter color itself.
Not
And
seeing
you see that rather
spooky
than
scroll,
like
spooky scroll.
and rather than like the two ends being, you know, like a normal cylinder, it's bones.
Yo, spooky scroll,
Yeah,
spooky
that's
scroll.
like that's an evil scroll. I don't know if I want to touch that.
That's some shit box character would like. I forget his name.
Gullus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gallus, yeah.
So this is more of a if you want to be able to curse people, you could use this, but it only works once, as you know, most scrolls tend to be. So, Nary.
Yeah, I think I'll stick away from that one.
So, Nary, which of these three would you like?
The strength and endurance, I think, is probably the one that I could get the most use out of personally.
Now, are you sure?
Out of character. Yeah, I don't really need more fire resistance, I don't think. I'm thinking that for the rest of the party, I think, yeah, like a strength bonus thing is probably more useful than a fire cloak of resistance. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably what I would.
Um,
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
um, and you just hear again Tobias from the back, just like, so I'm allowed to pick one as well, right? And she just side eyes him. So here you go, Nary. As she gives it to you, and she takes the other items and puts them back in her chest.
I'm just gonna not look at Tobias. Just straight ahead. Just not
So
gonna
I
look
will
at him.
add that to your inventory later.
Dope.
Is there anything else you would like to discuss with me, or anything else I could potentially help you with?
I don't know if you could put in a good word with us for the people outside. I'd like to ask them a little bit more about this chamber, if you wouldn't mind. See if try to get all the history that I can.
I see, okay. And you, Setsulu?
Look, I don't think I have anything else to trade that would be worth your time that I'm willing to part with, unfortunately.
Mhm,
So,
okay.
uh, unless you have some knowledge you want to trade.
Well, you mentioned earlier the skeletons, correct?
Yes, yeah,
While we've been
we're
talking and
involved with them.
discussing, I did remember one creature that my sisters and I had slain. It's not exactly close to here. It's if you're from the town, it is somewhat closer to the town. It is in
Alright,
a cavern located by the ocean. There's an entrance, but once you go inside,
You're cutting in and out.
yeah, located where, sorry?
it's by a cavern near the ocean.
Okay.
But it is a bit of a maze inside to get to where we killed this creature. And from what I had heard from various people, there seems to be a tribe that lives near this location that is quite aggressive.
That's alright. We're tough, we're big boys. We can handle ourselves.
Good, good. In that case, enjoy
I
checking
do
out.
actually have a question for you, though.
Okay.
My question is, we're going to go back to the city. On the way, we're going right past your sister. Do you want us to take a message or anything like that, or I don't mean to
I just,
pry,
as
but
of
the
right
offer's
now,
there if
I
you want to
just
take it up.
wish her the best. I don't have any ill will
Alright.
with her. Just make sure that she is okay, and if she needs assistance, please help her. She was the most,
Okay.
between the three of us, she was the one that struggled the most.
Gotcha.
Often targeted by various creatures. But if that is
We'll
all,
pass it along.
you three will always be welcome here. She still side eyes Tobias when saying that.
Yeah, she said 3. She meant me, Nary, and Zakoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I will inform the Dragonborn that you three do not need to pass the trial or anything. You are more than welcome to come back here.
That'd be cool.
Sweet.
But yes,
If we ever need anything, or if anything
yes, please feel
comes
free
to our
to
attention
come
that we
back.
think you should know about, we'll come back, yeah, and we'll let you know.
Okay. She begins to walk the three of you to the door, and as you guys get close to the door, you begin to hear the lava
Alright.
like swirling really loud. At which point you see just out from the lava this giant lava snake appears, and it goes towards the anvil, and it looks like it bites down on the anvil. But as it comes up, see that the anvil is intact, and the gem that was placed there is gone.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck creature that was, because you cut out when you said exactly what it was. It was a lava something, but I
Lava
think
snake.
that makes it better.
Lava snake.
Oh wow,
Oh,
I
that's
shouldn't have said
spooky.
Um,
that. Alright,
Christ.
maybe that's Hephaestus.
with that, you guys exit this room and go back to the other area.
Yeah, we're outie.
So are there like people waiting here for us?
Yeah, so
Like after we
the guy that
did the trial
showed you guys in, you can see him like sitting here and just like praying. And you see various other people walking around. Some are, older, similar, maybe similar age to the one that showed you around. You see also some a couple children running through here, and older ones scolding the children for running through this area. But as you all come out, you can see that the guy that let you in says, "Welcome back. How was your meeting with Hephaestus?" Oh, I see that cut out.
informative.
Yeah, very informative.
Good, good.
Yeah, I learned a lot, certainly.
Is there any last things that we could help you with before you return back to
Yeah,
the surface?
do you guys have like a general store, or do you operate on like a barter economy? Like, do you just share
We
everything?
mainly
Do you have anything
are
to
by
sell or
ourselves.
buy or anything? Like,
No, we don't have anything
yeah,
that can be
all the
sold.
more. Like, do you need anything from upstairs, from the outside world?
As of right now, we do not. Our hunters are out gathering materials and planning to return soon.
All right, cool. Just checking.
No, thank
I
you for
got
offering.
some questions.
No wonder Hephaestus was quite taken with all of you. You're such kind people.
Yes, all of us.
Yes, you had a question.
Yeah. Was there a previous inhabitant of the forge chambers before Hephaestus moved in?
Well, I myself, have heard stories that someone else did once live there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, none of us here are old enough to know who previously lived in there. We just know that a few years ago, Hephaestus came to us and requested the chamber.
Hmm.
But
It's a shame. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for
some of
information
us had
specifically
heard
on.
stories that previously a a wise mage owned the chambers, owned this whole area, and he had tamed all the creatures here that you see, and that he just disappeared one day without a trace, without saying anything. And we were our original settlers were travelers, and they had come across this place, and they saw these markings, and they had believed that Hephaestus had blessed them, which is why we worship Hephaestus. And when she returned 7 years ago for us, we were quite ecstatic.
Interesting. Well, I'm not going to refute any of that necessarily, but okay. I guess that's all the information you guys have. Well, it's been a pleasure. I can't think of anything else here we necessarily need to do.
Nope.
Okay. You all begin to make your way back up. I'm not going to make you guys do the skill checks or anything, but you guys take your time coming back up. And as you do,
Neri, I hope you're willing to part with whatever the fuck magic item you got from that lady. We have to give that to our boss. We don't get to keep that.
We got something we can give them. Didn't we also get the lamp base, candle base?
Yeah, but I don't know that they'll accept that because it doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, we'll see how our deception
We
rolls
could
go.
find someone in the city that knows the spell identify and see what it does. I suppose
Before
if it
we go
doesn't.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
okay. As you guys make your way back up, you eventually see that as you come out, you find so the staircase that you were there, you find that on the side there's like a button once you reach the top because it's like completely closed off. You hit it to open up the staircase, exit out of it, and it closes soon after. And as you get outside, you can see that it is now night, and you can see your companions that you were traveling with are resting up above near your carriage.
Yeah, they're alive. Yippee.
Yippee!
Um,
Um,
were they gonna look for that like flower, or what are they doing around this area?
We gave them a flower and they were starting to make a potion with it.
Yeah.
so what is your three's plan for the night?
For the night,
Probably
I
just
mean, we could probably camp here, to be honest.
and then start our way back in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works for me.
With that, you guys camp out for the night. You can all take a long rest.
Yippee. All the stuff we expended. Haha. Jokes. I don't really need a long rest, but I'll take it. We're
Yeah, I'll
making
take
it
a
a
long
bit, I
rest.
suppose.
Yeah.
Um,
I think just to get Zakun back to full health.
yeah. I am gonna run to the bathroom real quick while we sort of figure out what we're doing.
With that, what do I want to do? Okay, with that, you guys in the morning, as you wake, the other three wake up first before you three, and they start cooking up breakfast, to which you all awaken to the smell of. And they say, "Oh, you've made it back. When did you come back? We didn't hear anything."
Late. We didn't want to wake you. You seem to
Okay.
seem to be resting
How was it
peacefully.
down there?
So informative.
Informative.
I
Okay.
learned a lot of things at least.
That's always quite nice.
Yeah, there's turns out there's some people living down there. So
Really?
thought that was
You'd
kind of
never
interesting.
guess.
Oh,
Well, I hope you all like bean soup. That's what we have here.
oh, oh boy.
Um, with that, um, is there anything else you would like to do in the area, or shall we be heading home, or are you going back down there? What is the current plan?
I have nothing else. I don't know. Sasulu or Tobias do. Specifically Sasulu.
Tobias just agrees, no, I don't really have much right now. And we'll just wait for Sasulu to come back. But, yeah.
Yeah, we can start the way back. Yeah, I guess, yeah, there's no, like, settlements on the way back, or major cities other than where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
So, the other thing I would think of is, stop by somewhere to be able to cast Identify on these items before we get back to, you know, the main city.
Casting Identify, you say?
But I don't. Mm-hmm. No, I guess I can say that in character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I was just kind of saying that out loud.
you know, look up. Okay, not that. Okay, not on these notes. Okay, well, Yetor here, the dwarf, he can
Mm-hmm.
he can do it, but only once per day.
Hmm.
So if there's something that you want checked, we could get him to check it for you.
Maybe.
Since we're
Yeah, I would
a
say at
team
this point,
right
probably
now.
wait for Sasulu.
Since we're a team right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be fine with that, but don't want to assume. Actually, you know what? As long as he's in the bathroom, I might take a break too.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Damn.
Alright, did you figure out what you want to do? Nolan,
Is he still here? He while you were gone, he decided to also take a minute.
Oh, okay.
But pretty
Fair enough,
much
I
just to
reckon.
catch you up, he was thinking out loud. Neri was thinking out loud, and so the other three gents you're with, they mentioned that if you guys need Yetor, the dwarf that you guys are with, he can do what's it called? Once per day. Identify once per day.
Oh, sick. Yeah, do it on this fucking little lamp thing, please.
Okay. I'll let Neri come back just so you agree. Between the items you have, that's the one that you want to identify.
I think we did agree on that.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'll just go for it then. So pretty much, let me double check identify, but identify. Okay. Guessing the spell right, and then we were gonna do that thing. Okay, so pretty much, as he, they pull out a gem of theirs to use, and the owl feather, and he begins to close his eyes and try and understand how this candle holder works. And it takes a couple minutes as he needs to like see this and get the visions of the past of what this candle holder has experienced. And as he opens his eyes, he says, "This candle, it burns much brighter. Any candle placed in here burns much brighter than normal, and also burns a lot slower than normal, as well as any
Neat.
point." Huh? Oh, hello.
He said
Neat.
neat.
Oh, yeah. As well as, and he points to the top part where it's like the flower, the rose. Any plant that is surrounded by this candle's light will grow twice as quickly.
Sounds like we should sell it to an alchemist.
Or give it to our
The guy.
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'd probably be happy with that.
that's what I'm thinking. Or hoping.
Okay.
Dope.
Now that you guys have
Cool.
What
done
was
that,
the,
what would
yeah.
you like to do?
Do we have to do anything else?
Yeah, so pretty much Sasu, as well, they were asking whether you guys wanted to do something in the area or just go straight home, or if there was something else you guys wanted to do.
Kind of wanna fucking I don't know. Go home. I turn in the
Yeah,
quest.
I'm fine.
Alright, with that, you begin your multi-day journey back. Can I have, because I'm guessing Neri's leading, nature check, please. Nature, survival.
Cutting out again.
Start, Joe.
Yeah. And your headphones are fucked.
Absolutely fucked.
You're cutting in and out. Seem to hear what. Oh, he's fucked.
No.
Yeah, it's
That's fun. Wow, this is going slow. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, it's connected. Hear me now?
I'm beginning to think I should have started
Can you hear
to
me now?
Paladin. Yes, we can. Oh my god.
Bro, I don't know. So what I was pretty much saying was that as your journey back, journey, have Mary back.
Yes, I can do that.
No. That one off the cliff, and they're all dead.
Well, if I roll 2 ones.
Nope. All right. So with that, yeah, you
I
guys get home.
reaction Silvery Bob's the nat one. Easy.
No, because Silvery Barbs only works on it.
A success. Oh, true. GG.
So with that, you guys problem begin to look through all your stuff, making sure everything's okay. You pass by, and as you do so, they tell you report to Zalith within 24 hours.
Yep. We knew he was looking for us. Thanks, King.
And with that, you guys are back in the city.
Oh my god, back home, back home. Alright, well, I have no reason not to just, like, go back to him straight away. Unless we want to wait until, Doc's here to turn in the quest. We just
might
fuck
be-
around for a bit.
Yeah. Is there shopping that's open?
I only have 70, so
Oh,
I'm not
not poor.
terribly useful at
Simple
shopping.
not poor. Damn. Let me double check. I haven't updated these shops, but we can make them open. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. So we can open this guy up, and we can. Let me just move you guys so you guys don't block the shops. We can. Wait, who's this one?
Damn, this guy has, like, nothing useful.
This guy can open up, and
That guy sucks.
this one. Okay. There's the 3 main shops. I'll eventually be adding more and changing up stuff as well.
Merchant is closed. Check back later.
Haha, which one?
The
Middle one.
girls. The
Yeah,
girls.
the girls are both closed. Kraft doesn't want us talking to his waifus, Nolan.
Exactly. They should be open now.
Okay.
They are.
But yeah. I'll be adding more stuff and changing up the shops soon, but
Gotcha.
yeah. It's just importing so many items manually. It takes forever.
Sure.
Maybe we should buy a healer's kit. It's only 5 gold.
Yeah. Who's middle girls? Do they have a? Oh yeah. I can get that. I got money.
All right.
Actually, wait. Who's that good at doing? Do you have any healing?
Yeah, I
Or
have
medicine?
10 points of lay on hands.
I mean, I do too.
You have 10
But
points of lay on hands. That's surprising, given you're not a paladin.
no, not lay on hands. I have cure wounds. But I'm not
Yeah, okay.
asking if anyone actually has like medicine. Well, I guess you need.
I mean, I don't. I'll just use 1 point of lay on hands if I need to. But like the meme is if I'm not up.
Yeah. I mean, I
Handy
got
if someone has the medicine kit.
and I got cure wounds. So I
Because
guess
if you're out of spell slots, because you don't. I guess you don't really use your spell slots that much.
Yeah, I don't.
Just
I
shoot
mean,
things more often than not.
I mean, at this point, does Tobias have any healing? He might be the one that actually can get use out of that healer's kit.
I mean, so like you guys had previously seen that when you guys took the short rest in the volcano, that Tobias was like clutching this this necklace of his, and
Oh, he's a fucking dampier, bro. He gets health back by biting cunts if he needs
well,
to.
so one, yeah, you've seen that, but then also this necklace that he's like seen wearing, you've seen that like it seems that his wounds close much quicker than others.
Yeah,
And
his
like
movement's close.
yes.
Yeah,
he
not
can't-
yeah.
he
Fuck
can't.
it. By the heels, can get a fucking Tobias,
Yeah, we'll do that.
and we'll show him how to use it, so he
Mm-hmm.
knows because he's a silly Sally.
Okay.
Okay, I bought it. I don't know how to transfer stuff from inventory to inventory.
No, that's fine. I can just add it to his after, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking any of these potions are like crazy.
Nah, I don't think any of the potions are very useful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still always looking for like, excuse me, like arrows and shit. I don't know. I wonder if I could use that with a buck. Probably not. I probably don't need a buckler.
Okay, so with that, is there anything else you guys would like to be doing right now?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay.
I mean, it was always going to be a short session because
Mhm.
because
To be
Doc's
fair,
not
you
here.
guys were like just needed to finish up stuff from last time. Honestly, it's
Yeah,
not,
more or
not even
less.
like with Doc. Like,
But we should get a level up, I think.
Mhm.
we'll talk.
No, I think
No,
we should get a level
we'll
up.
talk.
I think we should get a
We'll
level up.
talk.
What do you think, Nolan?
Yeah.
Democratic Society, I think we should get our level up. I agree with
You
Nolan.
know, but I count
That was
as,
a good
like,
call,
10
Nolan.
votes.
all I do is get ASI though, so I'm not that I'm not that excited.
But
That's so good though.
No, that is good. Yeah.
okay, so,
I finally get third level spells, so I'll be casting haste on myself a lot.
Hell yes.
So with that, you guys want to just end here? It's
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
happy.
it's only
Yeah,
been an
yeah.
hour, but okay. So yes, you guys do get a level up at the end.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, Pog!
So yeah.
Yeah.